Tippie Toe touch that note. We got a special guest this afternoon.
Yes, sir.
Florida. I call my dog Rookie of the Year for Florida right now. Took over this, man.
Okay, then, number one draft pick.
My dog been going crazy. Okay, then, number one draft pick. Straight quarter. Been going crazy. Ain't little bite. Let them know who my guest is, my dog.
Yo, it's your boy Nino representing St. Petersburg, Florida, WMG. You know what I'm saying? Florida boys. We in the building, baby.
Stop playing, man. We had to make history, man. Touch that nose, man. Okay, then. Stop playing. Man, how you feel, though, man? Let us know about yesterday. Well, you know, the car show.
Yeah, the car show was epic, dog. You know what I'm saying? They were showing a love. It was almost like I could track some of my progress, because I remember when I was out there last year and open. And when I touched land this time, I couldn't take 2 steps.
They on you.
Yeah, they were on my trail.
What's happening, though? What's going on? They all over you.
Yeah, my dog said, you need to put a shiesty on. We can't even walk through this.
That's true. How it feel, though, like knowing, like, you can't just have that face out there, not like you say from last year, you know, as you was turning up, but now it's like, open, know who it is, though.
You got to put yourself in that mold. You feel me? Like I'm already knowing how it's gonna be.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So you just got to hit that switch, and then you know how to flip that switch back off. You feel me? Like I hit the crib, I play them low key cuts. You know what I'm saying? When I want to be out the way, but we popping out. It will come with it.
Okay, though. Like with this rapping, was it like for fun, or this was something you always wanted to do though? Cause you ain't had to rap now.
Nah. I ain't gonna lie. Like the rap came before the streets.
Oh yeah.
Like for me.
Okay, for sure. So like,
I was doing. I was a shot at all. Like I've been doing it. It was in me. You feel me?
You came out doing was rapping.
Yeah. I used to rap for all. Like my babysitter son, him and all his homeboys used to sit around the table drinking Coke 45 like that. They be like, "Jit, man, take over." Okay, I was doing that shit. I was like 5, 6 years old doing that. So it's been going on.
Okay, then, yeah, man. We see it going on though. Like, does it feel like it's like a dream? Like how it feel though when you see like, damn, I actually have fans out here that with me, no matter word for word.
It's definitely a dream come true, dog. Like yeah, boy, you know what I'm saying? Like this what I always wanted. So it's like it was a lot of ups and downs with the times where it ain't really seemed realistic. And you know what I'm saying? Times where it wasn't paying. That's why I got in the street. You know what I'm saying? But it's like once it finally came together, and it's like now that I'm making money off of it, I get to fully focus. So the music gonna be even better. Like out here or done heard. Like I ain't saying I ain't putting no effort into it, but it's like damn near like how the league be on it every day. You know what I'm saying? I don't get to be on it every day because it wasn't paying. Out of this paying, it's like, okay, I
gotta be focused.
You know what I'm saying? 24 win, we own it.
Well, what you say to the people that say, man, you got the cheat code though?
What you mean by
like,
that?
You know, you got the roast. Like,
I mean, it is what it is, bro. Like you gotta Ross running the people every day that he could sign. You know what I'm saying? Facts. I don't think he signed everybody for like 10 years.
Okay then.
You know what I'm saying? So it's
he
like
seen something in you.
Yeah, cause I been shifting, you feel me? Like I was finna blow the rock before I went in. I was on the phone with Epic Records, Alamo Records, everything.
So they was been hollering.
Yeah, that was back in 2016. This shit was supposed to been happening.
This ain't new.
You know what I'm saying?
It's just perfect timing.
Yeah. So it's like Fat Boy definitely pushing. Like I ain't seen no other CEO put their arm around a nigga.
That's
like
what I was gonna say. It's like, you know how some try to keep tuck. He throw you out there.
Yeah. He want a nigga to tote the tongue, carry that torch. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, as a player, you feel me? And like that's what you got to do. If you in it for the right reason, bro. If you in it because you want to see it win or you really want to get to the money, you know what I'm saying? You got to lead, like, you know what I'm saying? That way.
And then let us know, like, you feel me? You call him Fat Boy, you know I call him Rick Ross though. Like, what kind of shit? Like he tell you, like, cause you know Rick Ross got that game for days now.
Yeah.
Like he could put a on some. Like, what's the most important thing? I know he done told you like, the most thing he told you that stuck to you though. I know he done told you too much.
Like so much different.
So
shit.
much else. You feel me?
Cause it don't be like the general things most of the times. It be like the little things. You know what I'm saying? Cause like you'll be watching it right, just wonder how it go. Like okay, like you know how you running into trouble on the West Coast. You don't have no problems on the West Coast. So it's like I be seeing how he get it done. Like what kind of whips we move in, what kind of spots we stay in, like that, or. You know what I'm saying? Like when it come to timing with releases or how to do that marketing, how to do that promo.
Yeah, facts.
You feel me? Like,
and that play a big part too. People don't know that promo play a big part.
Yeah, like when we just did the Millennium Tour, so we was on the road for like 2 months. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing interviews, I'm doing like radio. We on the news, nigga, all kind of, you know what I'm saying? So it's like a lot of things that I picked up on, it don't even necessarily be nothing that he told me. I just be seeing how he rip it.
Learning from
I see how he rip it. You know what I'm
saying? Like you
saying?
say, y'all was on tour. Like, what you learned from that tour, though? You feel me? Most niggas don't get to go on them real tours. You went on that's some legendary shit. Like, what you like? What you
learning how to work the stage. You feel me? Keep that crowd engaged. PR things, cause like we could talk raw, like no filter. You feel me? Like we keeping it street, but like. We was live on the air.
Gotta be clean.
Yeah, gotta be
remember
clean.
Not to curse. You know what I mean?
And just like Ross got so many different terminologies and lingos that he used to make that shit sound saucy, you feel me? And it be appropriate for like multiple settings. He could say it on this platform, that platform, this city, that city. You know what I'm saying? So it's just finding ways to you know what I'm saying? Like I got better with the PR, I got better with the stage presence. Did a lot of networking. I built my following up.
Facts. You know see you at 100. I'm like, okay, that work passed me a long time ago. You real? Okay then.
I creeped up on 100, but I ain't the Millennial Tour. What did it?
Okay then. And what you say from like networking with people like?
Yeah. Every city that we tapped in with the soil, we was making sure like one way, like bitch, we gon' whatever it take. Restaurants. I'm doing a little food review type shit. I'm getting up with the influencers from that city. We going on the radio. We going on the news. We fucking with the DJs. Whatever it take, meet and greets, whatever it take, we gonna find a way.
So like the upcoming artists, you can let them know. So you gotta still be, you have a hit, but you still gotta be out there networking and network. Cause some niggas after they get a hit, I ain't gotta do no. You feel me?
Yeah. It's just you get by what you put in, homie.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying. So it's like for me, if I can, I'm gonna do it. If I can, I will. You know what I'm saying. So it's like if the opportunity there, if the schedule don't conflict, cause it's like. If I'm not doing that, then I'm doing something else.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? But regardless of anything, it's work.
These are facts. But how it feel though, like holding that torch down for Florida, man? Like, you know, you from St. Pete, ain't it?
Yeah.
How it feel that like it started there, but this shit just went to out of Florida too now. I know you get feel, but how it feel though when you at the crib getting them shows and shit?
Oh, it's super real. You know what I'm saying? And it means something to me, cause like. Yeah, that Florida shit means something to me. Like so it's like I be wanting to represent, you know what I'm saying? Like speak for niggas or really just rip this rap shit in a way to where they can look at it and see one of us.
Okay, you know then. For sure. So now, like, who's your top 3 artists out of Florida, though, dog? You know I gotta ask you. I gotta get
all time.
All time, dog.
It's gonna be Plies, Yak, and Ross.
Okay, then. Stop playing. Well, you and Plies got one together yet?
Nah, we ain't got one together yet.
I'm saying, who's gonna be the first you finna work with? You gotta
I ain't
drop.
gonna lie, Plies fucking with me though. I seen that boy in the mall and he pulled me to the side like, well, I like the way you move.
Okay, then.
Like he was saying, he's like, I see you be Dodo. Like I got my niggas, but he said, I see you ain't scared to move around Dodo. Boy, you know something. We exchange info. So really like, whenever I come up with that one, I'm gonna send it his way. We gonna see where it go.
Okay, so how you know it's gonna be the one though?
Shit,
it's gonna be what song you got to like?
Cause like you can, just something like I can hear them on. You feel me? Something I can hear them on.
Okay then, yeah, man. So goddamn, so you say, what about you and y'all chopped it up online yet?
I was trying to get Yak on type of nigga, but it wasn't lining up. You know what I'm saying? I really want a Yak on that bitch.
Type of nigga, boy, that shit was crazy, bro. How you end up doing that thing though, bro?
Man, you know what I'm saying? I had just came from busting a play with like 12:31 a.m. type shit, so I'm just in the whip, I'm cruising the city.
Who made the beat?
Nigga, they ain't Taz. He from like Palm Beach way.
So when you saying the beat, you like, ooh, they like you like this the beat.
Yeah, I'm just going through his YouTube and I ran across that one and that bitch spoke to me. You know what I'm saying? And that bitch, I'm a type of nigga. Always got some motion. That bitch told me to say that, and then I just went from there.
You feel me? Everybody be saying they got motion, but like they research. You had some real motion. What's motion to you though, dog? What's your definition of motion? Because niggas be saying they got. I'm like, man, I don't know that motion. That's like that little wave right there. Like
you gotta. Motion to me is the grind, bro. It's anything. Cause like shit always start off small, and then you gotta make it big.
Okay, then.
So it's like you can start a podcast, you can start an interview platform. It's gonna start off small, but once you done, okay, Bush, we got this artist coming up here, we got this person coming to speak, we got the YouTube going, we got the IG going, we hitting niggas, DMing niggas, they starting to pick up on us, the blog starting to repost what we got going, and where it's like. When you see something start off small and get to the point where it's a constant thing, like on a day-to-day basis, you feel me? They tapping in with this shit. When they see in the streets, hey boy, what up, boy? I fuck with your shit.
Okay, then.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at it. Just Just motion is when you get it going.
Okay, then.
You finally get it going.
Okay, so and then you say like, yeah, you got niggas, but you choose to move a certain way. Why is that? What you done learn, like, with moving with too much niggas, cause you get dangerous sometimes? Like, why is that there? What is that Florida thing? We don't like to be too deep. What
before I went to Fed, I used to, like, my clip was like probably like 50 niggas. On a weekly basis, I used to deal with 50 niggas between music niggas, street niggas, you know what I'm saying, club niggas and all that shit, though. And it was just so many crosses. You know what I'm saying? I went to Fed because my right hand told on me. Damn. So then, like, that was probably like the biggest scar. And then the nigga that was in the whip with me when I wrecked out, like, cause I had wrecked leaving the club in Tampa. I didn't even know I had a U.S. Marshal hold. I didn't even know the Fed would come to get me. You know what I'm saying? But so when I wrecked and the crackers came, they took me in. Like, boy, you got a U.S. Marshal. I don't know what the fuck you did.
Damn. They know we gotta hold you.
And the little nigga that was in my passenger seat, the first thing he did was go back to the city, breaking my shit.
God,
you know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Oh, bro, so it's a lot of
That shit hurt a nigga more than the motherfucking U.S. Marshal, bro.
Yeah.
How you gonna find out that your home people, like, broken your shit?
Cause my scared little brother was in there. Yeah. They ain't know he was in there, cause he ain't like pop out. So he seen the whole shit.
He ducked off, seeing what's going on.
Yeah, and then like, so when I confronted the nigga, you know, I'm locked up, but I confronted the nigga, he tried to say, nah, your brother lying. He probably the one that stole out the house. But when I found out what was missing, it was all my designer belts and a PlayStation. Every time I used to take this nigga out, cause he was my little nigga, every time I used to take this nigga out, hey, big boy, let me hold the belt.
He was crazy.
Hey, big boy, let me hold the belt. Upload. Okay. He showing off the belt. This like back in the Chief Keef, you know what I'm saying? The Chief Keef era and shit like that. So as soon as he said, nigga stole my belts, I'm like, yeah, that was his fucking ass,
Damn,
I knew it was that then. But like, yeah, it was just certain shit like that. And then like going in, you go in that bitch by yourself. You know what I'm saying? You coming out of that bitch by yourself. So it's like, to me, I used to tolerate a lot of fuck shit just cause like a nigga might have a couple traits that I fucked it with. And I knew he wasn't the whole thing, but I overlooked that other shit. I ain't own that no more. I know how much of a liability it is.
You gotta study the whole thing now.
Yeah. So if you ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause I still got brothers, but it's just the niggas that's still around, like they certified for real. And you know, niggas be doing their own thing. So sometimes we click clack and we a mob. Sometimes they doing their shit, I'm doing mine. Okay
then. And then you say your main nigga told on you, dog. Like, what was going through your mind when you found that out, though, dog?
I don't know. That shit fucked my head up. You know what I'm saying? And fucked up a nigga trust. It just my instincts completely different. I don't even lead the same way I used to. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's like if certain, it'll fuck your head up, you feel me? Cause it's like, it'll been certain scenarios where I done got out there on the front line for dog. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it could have been a situation popped off where I might have caught a life sentence, a body, the bitch got fucked around, got killed behind this nigga. And then this same, then so when you see that you was like that level of invested
into a nigga,
and then when he get in a situation that he put himself in
and throw a nigga in that bitch,
it'll just make like, man, I ain't got nothing for niggas, dog.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't did that time, bro. And I was strong enough to sustain it, you feel me, do that time. But my people needed me. It's like a lot of shit that went on that I feel like I can't all the way fix now that I'm back out here, and that pussy nigga put me through that. So, it'll change like how you lead, just how you come in certain situations. My instincts different.
And that's real. But I want to ask you something for the young little niggas that's watching this shit. Like, is the streets real though, bro?
Yeah, fuck no. Like, it's like, the thing about it, like, the street's different depending on where you at. I feel like Florida is free enterprise. It ain't really no rules here. You know what I'm saying? Like how Cali is super political.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How Chicago kind of got that same kind of thing going on. Or you'll hear about these New York kingpins that had 500 niggas working up under them and shit like that. Boy, nigga in Florida ain't going.
Man, niggas want that title, man.
Yeah, what it is, they say, too many chiefs, not enough Indians.
Man,
like nigga from Florida gonna blaze their own trail, bro. Like, I'm even me, like, I got a clique of niggas that I fuck with, but it's like, you know, like some of those certain places, like you could never be done met a nigga. You could never be done met a nigga, but because he got more rank than you in this organization, when he come around, nigga, you gotta go by, you know what I'm saying, what dogs say. versus the niggas who actually be in the mud with you every day. You know what I'm saying? So like me, that's how I determine, you know what I'm saying, like the niggas that I'm going through with. But like, just in Florida, I feel like everybody kind of got their own opinion and their own way of doing things. Shit that's acceptable in one circle might not be acceptable in another circle. So like the streets of Florida just like chaotic. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You got some niggas who tell and they treat them like rats and they get fucked over. They face called chewed. Then you got other niggas who you done went that route and it got smackers and shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
They like, might smack you even bring it up. Like,
you know what I'm saying?
You gonna do about
so
it?
It's all relative in Florida. So it's like, so to me, it's like my clique of niggas, that shit means something to us. We got a way that we operate it, but we know we got to navigate in a world that ain't necessarily on that same type of time. And it's like going through situations like, well, I done got told on, my nigga Don done got told on, certain niggas done got told on. Like we done learn how to move to where it's like our circle is real. So like from my perspective it is, but it's just like you gotta know everybody ain't playing by the same rules, dog. You niggas do it to your ass.
Nah, facts, man. Don't give a fuck, man. So motherfucking like when you recorded type of nigga, were you signed yet or you was not signed?
No, I wasn't signed yet.
Okay. So like you feel me? Like how the process was when you dropped it, like getting it out there and you know marketing and stuff like that. Cause you ain't know everything you know now though. Like what gave it that buzz though where Ross hollered at you?
Well, I mean, for me, like I said, I've been doing music, you know what I'm saying? So, and I got my first it first really happened for me in 2016.
Oh, so the label, okay.
And I learned from that experience because it's like, okay, so boom, like I went to the feds because I got caught with $1 million worth for weed and shit like that.
Crazy.
Yeah. So that's what was starting driving all this attention to a nigga music. So then it's like,
this ain't no cap in this nigga music.
So I did a music video before I went in where I put a news clip at the beginning of the video. Then it's me watching myself.
That first day, right?
Before that,
you did another one.
Before that, way back in 2016, I did a video, and I had a real like an industry standard cameraman. The presentation was just larger than life, and I started to understand like I feel like the way that you get people, cause like if you're gonna be successful with the music. You can be talented, but like people have to, what's the word? They gotta be interested, they gotta wanna know what you gotta say.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like sometimes becoming somebody authoritative or like just becoming somebody who has a reputation or got a name or whatever you wanna call it, it'll make people tap into the music. So it's like that's kind of what happened for me in 2016. And then when I realized that and I started presenting my image and my sound and my material. Cause I used to not say certain things on the song, but it's like once the shit got blowed up, I'm like, okay, fuck it, nigga. It's what it is. Like, So it's like I just learned a lot about presentation then. Don't cut no corners, nigga. If you gonna do it all the way. So it's like that's what I did with Type of Nigga. And with Fat Boy, okay, so I sent it to my partner Kano. I met Kano in the feds. And he just played that bitch for Fat Boy. He played Fat Boy all my shit, but he played that bitch for Ross. So Ross just gradually kept, like first it was just like, I seen Ross, he was like, boy, I like that song. I like bet that up. Then we was in the club and that nigga played that song. I'm like, oh shit.
He played it, the DJ, who played it?
Ross made him play it.
Okay then.
He made him play it. So then it went from I like the song to them playing the song in the club to Kano saying, hey boy, we going city to city. This nigga Ross keep playing this song. Like this nigga in Houston playing this song.
Then Ross
this
helped
nigga,
break that bitch.
He heat checking it. He trying to see like
how the crowd reacting to it.
Yeah. He checking that bitch. So it's like he playing.
He
that.
not on it yet though.
He ain't on it yet.
Solo on that bitch.
Yeah, so he playing that bitch here. Well, niggas fucking with it. Then the nigga decided to get on it. Like, but at first it was just gonna be a feature. Like, I'm gonna just do this off the scrim. Nigga, I fuck with you. I'm gonna do this off the scrim. Then he fucked around after he jumped on that bitch. Like, fuck it, nigga, I'm gonna sign you. It just kept going up.
Yeah, you see it coming.
like that nigga just couldn't, like, he just kept playing that bitch. It was like Kendall was telling me, he like, bro, Ross won't stop playing this motherfucking song. The nigga fucked up about this song. And it just kept gradually increasing, you feel me? So, I mean, yeah, I think because we know some of the same people. So it's like a nigga background already verified. He already know what type of nigga I'm is as far as like if I'm gonna put the work in and if I'm a hustle, if I'm a grind, if I'm gonna go get it, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like got a lot to do with why it happened the way it did too.
And y'all put money bag on that bitch too.
Money bag on that bitch.
Let's talk to us about the video shoot, boy. That bitch look like it was lit, bro.
Yeah. I
was over here pissed off like, damn, I should have been there, boy. It look like everybody came from everywhere.
Man, I had to bring.
Everybody came through that bitch.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing, cause like you said, boy, this FLA shit get deep, and it's like I've been tapped in, so I fuck with niggas from other places. Like some of them niggas that you seeing from like the boy Flizzer, I met him. You know, when you get out the feds, they got you at the halfway house. You don't go straight out.
Yeah, y'all.
So I met Flizzer at the halfway house.
Okay, then.
You know what I'm saying? My nigga Gator from Polk County, we got some niggas out west that we like some mutual people out west. You know what I'm saying? On some motion shit that we fuck with. You know what I'm saying? I had niggas from Daytona. I had niggas from Tampa. I had niggas from, you know what I'm saying, a lot of different places pushing up. Just cause like a nigga really tapped in, and that's what the vibe was for that song. We had to put on that way.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Did you know the turnout was gonna be like that though?
Yeah.
That bitch went crazy, bitch.
Yeah,
Police didn't come try to shut shit down, did they?
Nah, they showed love. They didn't really get in the way. See, like the first cut that we played, the police wasn't there when we was on 16th Street. We called that Crenshaw in St. Pete. We was at the gambling house. You know what I'm saying? And it's real like trench baby shit. Like I really had Rose in one of the most fucked up cuts in St. Pete. You know what I'm saying? Niggas come out of the class. So it's like that my dog's gambling house up top. Niggas real deal be in that bitch getting it in. Like the niggas that you seen on the video, that's what they do for real.
Okay then.
You know what I'm saying? So when we started off there, that was really supposed to be low key, but like bitches just started like seeing what was going on, and that bitch started picking up. Then we shifted over to Lake Vista. That's where it was really supposed to be swole at. But like that's where most of the content came from too. But I just knew like, bitch, this song, I want to bring that real, authentic, you know what I'm saying, Florida vibe to it.
You feel that bit when you watch that bit or hear that bit, you like, ooh.
Yeah, most though.
When you feel me, like so, like that bit dropped, that bit did the M though, million views. Like how you felt though, bro?
But that shit still be blowing me. Like for me, I know being a rapper gonna come with fame. I don't really get juiced up off that, but I do get juiced up off of like the acknowledgement of the work, like the appreciation of the work. So it's like how like a nigga might listen to pop, and people all over the world listen to the music and actually appreciate the artistry that come with it, and it get them through certain like I remember I was going through this and I was fucking with Pop, boy, that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's what I be looking for. So it's like when I seen that shit spreading, and I seen like the level of engagement that it get, like the love that I get from that song, that's where it's at, boy. I love that.
Nah, fast. So now, like let's take it back a little bit. You feel me? Like, dog, like I said, I seen that on the clip on the first day out, like. Cause you know I used to fuck with the weed though. I used to fuck with the Jamaicans, those with the whooping.
Yeah.
But my thing is like, did you ever like we gonna get nosy? Did you ever like take that trip? Like how you? Cause to do that you had to take that trip, dog.
How it happened? It was like,
cause ain't no plug from Florida just dropping on you. Like you had to go take a trip. Dog.
It was somebody from Florida.
Yeah.
Who moved. It was a white boy who moved
to Cali or something?
He moved to Cali, but he moved to a specific part of Cali. He moved to Humboldt County. So anybody who know about Humboldt County, bitch, that's like the weed capital. And it was off the radar back then. You know what I'm saying? It kind of like the word that got out now. So it's like they putting everything coming out that bitch.
Yeah.
But it's like back then, like the white boy moved out there, and then it's like once he got over there, he seen what it was. He just tapped in. He just hit us up.
It hit you up and a couple more people.
This shit really came by way of the nigga that told on me. So like they was kind of tight.
Yeah.
So he let him know what the play was, and then they telling us what the route was. They're like, okay, we can send in the mail. And I'm like, bitch, I ain't never heard of that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like dog did a test run. That bitch touched down. You know what I'm saying? So I started putting my bitch.
So you was never selling weed before that time, or were you selling weed?
No, I was selling weed.
Okay.
But see, like really, like before that, I was with whatever. I was on everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I was just on everything. But it's like once that lane opened up, and
but low to what the numbers was though.
Shit, back then, bro, I was paying like $1,600. But like that's back when they was going for like 32.
Yeah, 32, yeah, facts.
Cause
that's real pressure too.
And I remember the first play I made off of one of them plays that came in. I knew I had got it for 16, and I'm looking at it, I'm like, bro, that.
That one said this ain't no boo-boo.
Cause even me, I was paying 32,
Come
33.
on now.
So I get it. I made that first play at the dollar store on 18th.
You broke it down or you just sold it whole?
Yeah, nigga gave me 32 for the whole thing. He gave me 32. And then I kept my poker face on, but really in the back of my head, I'm like, bro, I just made 1,600 off a handshake. Okay. I'm like, bitch, I could do this shit 1,000 times.
Stop playing with it.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's like, that's kind of how it came about. It was a white boy from St. Pete moved out there. Once he seen what it was, knowing what it is back here, he like, and he started sending them fuckers. You know what I'm saying?
So now you send like how much, like, you know, that was that one. After that one, what happened? You know, I'm getting nosy with it, man.
Nah, it's like I had started to kind of take off. Then I took a big ass L.
No.
And then I went back flat.
Was you sending the money away?
Yeah.
Intercepted?
Yeah, bitch, knocked off some cash. Knocked off some cash. But like after that one, like, you know, I stuck with it, and that bitch took off. Like I wasn't really seeing no L's, and it's like by the time I did, I was strong.
Already up.
You know what I'm saying? But like, you know, we ain't really keep fucking with the white boy. Like once we was up on game, we started going out there and maneuvering. Yeah.
You say, you know what? Yeah, man, white boy cool enough, but I gotta go take that trip out there.
Cause the same thing, like he know what it is here.
Yeah.
So it's like he kind of like know, he like, oh, really? I could charge them niggas this and that.
He probably could have did better on them numbers too.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's just like he kind of was in the way because he know what it is this way. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So it started all kind of straight. He started playing games. Every now and then at a touchdown, he'll say all the cash wasn't there, little shit like that. So we just started maneuvering out there and got got in with the right people.
The mail too.
Yeah, we sent cash through the mail. Yeah. That was, but see, it wasn't nobody on it.
Yeah.
So that bit was, it was doing it.
Yeah, it was doing it. Yeah,
doing it. Yeah.
Nah, cause I was fuck with them them boys to get them shit through them buckets, bitch. Sometimes that shit used to come sloppy, bitch, with no smell. No.
I think I used to hear about that, like almost like a barrel.
Yeah,
like shit I used to hear about that shit.
But I ain't never thought about. And I know they were getting it from Cap. I ain't never thought, let me go over there. You feel me? Yeah. And I know nigga, man, one time I moved like just a couple. That nigga's like, man, I already got like 15 bands. But I say, damn, you got 15, man. I'm doing all this work, man. So it's like, nigga, that was like, boy, I hear that start like, yeah, but that boy Nino ain't play, boy. That boy turned up.
That shit real, boy.
So like, boy, like how he felt though, because you know that's like dope money though.
Yeah.
You feel me? What the?
But it got,
how you stay under the radar on where you getting? Cause you gonna get hot. Cause niggas gonna talk.
Just with me, I mean, for one, like St. Pete, I don't know. You know, the world kind of different now. Like
St. Pete small too,
and it's treacherous. Especially like how I growed up. Like it wasn't say that 20,000. It wasn't say that 20, boy. It was exactly. You know what I'm saying? But it's like shit so different now. Shit so turned now. You see, I see the Jits upload. They got 20 in their hand, 40 on their neck. You know what I'm saying?
It's like, this shit different
but
now.
Back then,
you couldn't even have this shit on the neck either.
Hell, fuck no.
But you had to be extra.
Nigga, knock your whole head off, boy.
Niggas a come up,
bro. But I done been in the car with my nigga Don Juan. We in the wheel, roll past a nigga had a chunk on. You know, niggas had Franco chains and shit back then. Yeah, little
light shit, yeah.
Man, this nigga ready to jump out.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? So my instincts still come from that era because I remember when it was like that, and I remember when I was on that. So then it's like, when I did get that opportunity, I was like, boy,
keep it low.
Keep it low. By time, like, bro, even really for real, even when it took them putting me on the news for the city to know I had it like that. Okay, like a couple.
So you keep that shit
low key, bro. Like
smart
that. I don't really got no pictures. I used to think if you had over 10 bands cash, the feds could pick you up for that.
We thought.
You know what I'm saying?
So
I wasn't uploading with the cheese.
You feel me?
I was doing all kind of tricky shit every time I made a purchase over X amount of dollars and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, y'all kept it on the low, bro. Like, it was a couple people that know me in real life, so they knew what was going on. But really, if they never would have put me on the news, bitch wouldn't know nothing.
So when they came, like what it was, they sent that thing to and raided at the same time?
Nah, so the nigga who told them
that much at one time, like what it was, how all that was at one time though.
The nigga who told on me, bro,
planted that bit like that.
Nah, because it was just like, it was what it said. Okay, at the crib was like 23 pounds. And then it was like, you know, a whole bunch of cash, a whole bunch of jewelry.
How much cash was out there?
I think it was like, was it 180?
Ooh,
like 188 or some shit. It was like 188. I don't even know how much money worth of jewelry. Then you got the packs too, but then you know they taking a nigga cars. But them crackers took my TV, nigga. Like at the time,
they say all this shit got bought with those.
But at the time, I had a 65-inch 4K.
Now you know I'm better with taxing bike then.
Yeah. That bitch was like top of the line, boy. Crackers like, even when like cracker had me back in a police car, he was like, he gave me a little paper. It said everything they was taking from me. I'm like, dang, you taking nigga TV? He like, I really wish I could take. He's like, if I could, I'd take more. Cause I had like 50 pair of J's, 60 pair of J's, some shit like that. He like,
want to take those too?
He said, yeah. He said, son, like if I could, I'd take that shit. This is what we maxed out right here. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, the nigga who told on me, like, he knew how I'm move, because it's like I'm a felon. So by me being a felon, I can't never put my name on no lease.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Was on his name.
So I really wasn't fucking with dog because I kind of had a feeling like he wasn't righteous. You know what I'm saying? But then, like, I second guessed it. I started kind of like to feel flawed because I knew if I had a situation I was going through, I'd expect my nigga to be on deck. You know what I'm saying? So I extend my hand. I'm like, hey, bro, me and my bitch, I got a new crib. And he had a baby on the way. So I was like on some like link up shit, like bring your girl through. We're just gonna have us like a little housewarming party type vibe.
Spice.
You know what I'm saying? So once I told the nigga where I was staying, he know this shit ain't in my name. He know it's gonna be in this bitch name.
Yeah.
So he just set it up the way they had surveillance on me. And then yeah, so like that day they was on my trail, but I didn't know they was watching me. So they seeing me do little shit. And then I get back to the house and I'm walking up to the gate. I'm taking my my little key fob to open the gate because there's a white dude up there. He trying to get in, but he can't get in. He on the phone. He like, yeah, I keep trying to put in the code that you gave me, but this bitch ain't working type shit. I'm like, don't worry about it, I got you. And I go to use the key fob, and then the white dude grabbed me. So he grabbed me. I'm ready to tighten up, bitch. I'm thinking we finna fade or something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Drilling going. He keeps saying, police, 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 police.
He saying he a police or he saying the police?
He was saying he was the police, but it happened so quick. I still ain't know what's going on until I start looking around, and these bitches jumping out of different cars, coming behind bushes. Them bitches was there. Yeah, it was like probably like 12, 13 of their though.
Damn.
Yeah, laying on me.
How long you end up doing too?
5 years.
Man, like what's going through your mind, bitch? You in this business? You in the county first, no bond?
Yeah, no bond.
No bond?
No bond. But the feds don't give niggas bonds like that, bro.
Was fire over there, 2 pistols too?
Yeah, I had 3 guns in there and a 30.
Yeah, that shit, fuck the weed.
But see, like, what's crazy is, like, bro, honestly, like, I only scored out 18 months.
Yeah.
With the guns and the work. But the feds always got these puss-ass enhancements, dog. They always got these enhancements, and 9 times out of 10, bro, you gonna qualify for at least one of them bitches. So they got a law that say if you got a gun within arm's reach of the drugs, that you using the gun to protect the drugs. Damn. And they gonna give you 5 years consecutive. Not, what's the word when they do it together? When they give you a time together, concurrent, not concurrent. Yeah, not concurrent.
So they ain't really concurrent.
Consecutive, nigga.
Damn.
5 years plus the time you was supposed to get. So I got 5 years plus the 18 months. You know what I'm saying? So they gave me 6.5 years because I had a gun within arm's reach of the drawers. But really, I probably could have beat it.
Yeah,
because
take trying all that.
Because what the maintenance man sent pictures to the police.
God damn.
And he organized, real talk. But he organized the shit. Like, he put everything together so he could take a old, like,
good picture.
Yeah.
So you can see what's everything that's in there.
But that would have meant that he moved shit around.
Tampering
so then how
shit.
can you say that the gun was within arm's reach of the drawers if you see 2 different pictures, shit arranged differently? You know what I'm saying? Like, he put the shit together so he could take the picture. But it's just like the charge carried 5 years to life. And I got homies who I done seen went to trial, and I done seen my partner Keys go from supposed to get 2 years to getting 15 years. And shit like that.
You think about shit like that. Like,
cause I was like, bitch, I could do that. Like 5, the 6.5, I get out in about 5. I could do that. So I just played it safe, though, but I really wish I could have fought them bitches.
It was sometimes like, boy, fighting that big, have a nigga
fucked over.
Like my dog supposed to do 15. He took that bitch to try and call life, bitch. I said, God damn.
That shit getting nigga heebie-jeebies, boy.
He like, damn, bitch, I would have been home right now.
Bro, boy, I get out the way. Sometimes, like, but like that's just how I look at it. Like, if I know I could do it, like if it was gonna be some shit like 25, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna fight. But like we talking about 5 years, I could do that. Oh fuck it, I could do that. Cause I don't even think you got no business in the streets if you don't at least consider the possibility of you doing time. Them niggas who don't think about doing time, them niggas who think they'll never get caught be the first nigga to tell because they rock their whole world. In the back of my head, I be knowing, you know what I'm saying? That's why I done spared niggas in certain situations and shit like that, cause I know what come with it, you know what I'm saying? So you just gotta be conscious of what you doing.
Okay then, so now like, but take us there, like, in that kind of knowing you about to go to Fed, what's going through your mind, like, fuck?
Shit, I just couldn't get over the fact. I'm like, bitch, you had it all, like.
And you find out real quick that he did that, or like was that later on though? Discovery, what like?
Maybe a month later.
Yeah.
When they kept saying like an LA drug probe led to my arrest, cause I don't deal with nobody in LA. I never been to LA, but he went to jail in LA. Yeah. Cause he had tried to do that new method where the niggas was flying the shit back in the suitcase. Yeah. And got popped in LA.
And then told on the nigga that's all the way in Florida.
No, he was from Florida.
I know, but I'm just saying though. Like,
he tried to make it seem like he was my worker. When the whole time we was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like he working for you.
Yeah. So when he got popped, he tried to make it like, oh yeah, I work for this nigga. He ready to big dog the whole time. We partners in this shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But that's how he played it.
Damn, that's
so
crazy.
It's like when they saying all this shit about an informant in LA, I don't deal with nobody in LA. You went to jail in LA. And then when he went to jail, like the nigga, cause he had got caught in Humboldt, bucked the court dates, all that shit. So you know, like once you bond out, if you buck your court date, they gonna give you a failure to appeal. Failure to appeal don't got no bond, and they gonna revoke your previous bond. Then you get caught in LA with a bunch of more dope, but you got released on your own recognizance.
Yeah,
you got released on your own recognizance with an FTA. Coming through an airport to go back to Florida.
Ain't making no
you
sense.
A flight risk like a bitch on top of all these charges, and then your bond was $75,000 with the first charge. So now that got revoked, and you got the new charge, and you got the FTA, and then you got released on your own recognizance, and then these crackers keep saying the nigga in LA told on me. That's how I figured it out.
Yeah, makes sense. Okay, yeah, but so. Like when you was in Fed, like how you did your time? Was it tough knowing all this money you was missing out here, the type of lifestyle you were living? Cause you know it's different when you get money on.
Yeah.
You get like the versus the nigga that was just chilling doing nothing.
I ain't gonna lie, like, bro, like, it's just the human mind. It can adapt to anything. Like I adapted to it. You know what I'm saying? Like you know how they got that term where they be like, you only do 2 days, the day that you go in and the day that you come out. Like it kind of felt like that, cause like when I first went in, I was in Tampa jail. But you know, Tampa the jail they don't hold federal inmates. It's only select jails that can hold federal inmates. Pinellas County hold federal inmates. So it's like once I went from Tampa jail to Pinellas, and I started seeing niggas that like from certain hoods and just shit that I kind of was familiar with. I was like, man, fuck it, dog. Gonna ride this bitch out, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, you know, some days be worse than others, but for the most part, like, I compartmentalized it and just got through it. And my whole time in there, I was always thinking about my return. Everything that I was doing was related to my return. That's why I was writing music. That's why I was working out. That's why I was reading them big-ass business books. You know what I'm saying? And then I touched land and implemented that shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's why it's going on. But it's like... Yeah. Like while I was in there, my biggest regret was that like I felt like I had everything that I needed to get to where I wanted to be. I wasn't fully there. Yeah. But I should have solidified more. You know what I'm saying? I should have built something more solid. I should have built something that was gonna stand even if I did take a fall. And then you know what I'm saying, I started to kind of value a little more, like, how to describe, you know, chess, right? So you playing chess, you got the pawns, you got the rooks and all that shit. But you got the king. You can't lose that king. You can't sacrifice that king. If you do, it's game over. When I realized that was my fallacy, like cause so in your life, you the king. Yeah. Whatever go on, you can't compromise yourself. And like, that's what I did. And I started to think more like by me, like how I even put myself in a position for water to tell on me, or like certain crosses that then came. It just came from me not having a good enough defense. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what I'm saying? I just took all that into consideration, and like I've been moving like that ever since. But like the shit that was weighing on my brain was like, dog, you had it. and I fumbled. So it's like, boy, when you get out this time, you got to go even harder, and you got to build it in a way to where it can't really get took from you.
Nah, facts,
and that's what it is.
Well, like when you was in there, you ever think about, man, I might have to jump back in that game? Like while you was in there, do you think about ever thought about round 2?
Nah. It's just like, cause I knew what I knew. So it's like once you done did it before, it's easier to do it again.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I just knew like I was gonna come home, keep putting one foot in front of the other. You know what I'm saying? And I knew how to present it in a way to where it was gonna look larger than life. You know what I'm saying? I had did it before. I already had like certain kind of fan base, certain kind of connections. So it's like I just put that shit together.
So now you did your time. When you jumped out, what was the first thing you did when you jumped out though?
First thing I did. What was the first thing? First thing I did was drop. I ain't gonna lie.
You said, gotta go drop. Okay,
first thing I did was drop, I went straight. I went down south seeing Lando, but I ain't gonna lie. I want a Larry wall. I'm finna snatch this bitch out.
Okay, for sure. So motherfucker, you dropped you got straight to the studio. Like, what was the vibe like?
I was actually like at the studio before I jumped, cause like you know a nigga be maneuvering. You feel me? So I had got a job at the studio when I was at the halfway house. You know what I'm saying? So you still under federal custody, you know what I'm saying? But I had a job at the studio in Ybor City. I don't know if you're familiar with Ybor City, but it's like a little strip in Tampa that's just like a whole bunch of clubs.
Okay then.
So it's like they got a monitor on you, so they tracking you. But you allowed to go within like a 2-mile radius of your workspace because you might want to go get something to eat, take a break, whatever. So it's like, bitch, I'm at the studio. I'm in Ybor City. Bitch, I'm going to every restaurant, every bar. I'm hanging out whole time. So I was already recording before I jumped out all the way.
No, okay, damn right. So you was doing your thing, bitch. So it's like, but you say back then though, you had the song. Like, what song got you like going? Was that song you say you put the little
Yeah. It's a song called "Fuck It Up" where I put the clip of me on the news on the beginning of the video, and then they cut to me sitting in the mansion watching myself on the news. You know what I'm saying? I got the cash here with a bad bitch in there with me, you feel me? Like, just illustrating, you know what I'm saying? But like that bitch took off, and I knew it was gonna take off because the news clip had already went viral without the music.
Without the music, yeah.
It was already on World Star.
You wouldn't put a face to it, even though you had a face to it, yeah.
So it's like I kind of anticipated it was gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm fighting fire with fire. These bitches try to, cause really when the police did that, they wanted to just like flatline my motion. You know what I'm saying? They wanted like nigga be like, man, this nigga too hot. Even if I wanted to do business with him, I can't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I got strategic on their ass. I went that route.
So you saying that clip and that motion made the labels wanted to holler at a nigga?
Yeah, cause
ain't that crazy though? It's like they care more about just the street cred than the music now.
Yeah, cause like what it is, it was a dude from Miami named Jay. He was I forgot what the term is, but he was he was pretty much over who. He had a lot of sway with World Star on what they posted. And he from Miami, so he was fucked up by niggas from Florida. And he liked me in particular. He was like, bro, everything you drop, I'm giving you that top box. Cause I got a song with Kodak too. I got a song with Kodak I did in 2015, like before he took off all the way.
Yeah.
Nigga did a feature for 2 Stites, so you know it's early in the game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like everything I was dropping, he was putting on that top box. And this back when World Star had the wave, so them bitches going up. Them bitches going up.
That big box.
Yeah.
So you putting on that for free?
Off the scrimp, yeah.
That bit was costing 4-5 Stites, man.
I broke him off.
Yeah.
Off the scrimp.
But
he was doing that for the free. He
just
wanted
to make that buzz go up too.
Yeah, so like that's how I ended up. I talked to like an independent label out of Orlando or some shit like that, but I talked to Alamo Records, who I didn't know who they was at the time, but now they got Raw Wade, they got D-Lo, you know what I'm saying?
Big as they is now.
Dirk over there, so like they wanted me. And then Epic Records. I talked to all 3 of them the day that I went to the feds. Like I talked to them that day, went to the club that night in the rec dot. Took my ass in.
In the rec out, like what, was you drunk or something?
Man, I wasn't even drunk like
what
that.
happened with the rec out?
My scary ass homeboy, bro. My scary ass homeboy, like we leaving the club, so you know how nigga be swerving the whips. So like we dogging them bitches, and then there's like a red light, and he start like he was finna go through it, then he got cold feet and stopped like in the middle of the intersection type shit, you know what I'm saying? So like I rear-ended him. It wasn't even really no bad accident. I really should have got from around that bitch, but you know I'm not knowing I got the U.S. Marshal hold, so I'm thinking even if the police do come, like,
it's just an accident, regular accident.
You know what I'm saying? But that's how it happened. We was leaving. It's a club called Drink. That bitch ain't even open no more. It's in Soho, out there in Tampa.
So they put the marshal hold before you got arrested, or after you got arrested?
This was before.
Damn.
I should have known though. I had a sorry ass lawyer. These lawyers ain't about shit. They'll sell your ass a dream. Yeah, they'll sell your ass a dream. Whole time they don't, you know what I'm saying? Because he said they was having a grand jury hearing about me. You know what I'm saying? So grand jury hearing is just when you get a jury together and then they present the evidence and pretty much ask the people, do they feel like they should pursue this case? It ain't whether you innocent or guilty. It's just like, do we have enough evidence to move forward with this case? So 99% of the time, that shit gonna get green lighted. So he told me I was having a grand jury hearing, but I was asking him how it worked, and he was making it seem like it was like a 50-50 kind of thing. But like, nah, it really ain't. Like if they getting together, like on a federal level, they having a grand jury hearing about you, you getting indicted, nigga. You getting indicted.
Damn, man.
Yeah.
And like being in that Fed too, like what's the type of shit you sit in that big? I heard they say the Fed's like the state now. I mean, like, you know, like the prison, regular prison now. Niggas getting stabbed and all in that bed.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, it's just levels to it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if you go to the penitentiary, cause like it get violent like the state do in the penitentiary, but like the state ain't, once again, it ain't as political. So it's like when I was in the state, that shit was just wild. And it was getting stabbed. It was like whatever was going on, it was just wild. It was just wild.
So you went to the state first?
Yeah, I did state time
like
too.
2 years and what's the name? Yeah, you feel?
Yeah, I did 2 years in the state from like 2010 to 2012.
And they transferred you to the Fed?
No, 2 different beds.
2 different beds. Oh yeah,
y'all went to JIT camp.
You been get this shit started.
Yeah. I done did every kind of. I done did the feds. I done did state prison. I did county jail. I did juvenile programs, JDC, nigga, everything. House arrest, halfway houses, work releases, everything.
You feel me? So what the lifestyle was like early growing up? You had both parents?
Nah. I mean, I had both of them. They went together.
Yeah.
I had both of them though.
Like
I had my old boy and my mama. They both my mama from Detroit, my daddy from Cleveland. But then my daddy moved to Detroit, and they both joined the Army at the same time, so they got stationed in Louisiana. And then, but my mama also lived in St. Pete when her mama and daddy broke up. So it's like I think she was in Detroit. I know she like went to high school in Florida.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So however it went, they get stationed at the same place. They meet. They have me. My mama did her 4 years in the military, then moved back to Florida. So then my daddy moved to Florida just to be close to his kids. You know what I'm saying? But like by that time they was broke up. So we was in St. Pete and my daddy was in Polk County.
So what gravitated you more to the street? Like, were you rocking with school too? Did you go to school or did you graduate?
I mean, I started off was going to school, and like I said, I was doing music before I was in the streets.
Yeah.
But like my people just kept struggling. Yeah, like it just didn't go good. It ain't go our way. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of siblings who got like medical issues and shit like that. So my mama tended to them, made it to where she couldn't work because she was always at the hospital doing physical therapy for them. They got like conditions called like Marcus Cherie, tools, scoliosis, all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? So she couldn't really make no money. And then like,
taking care of the
yeah, it's a lot of us. I'm the oldest of 7.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? She got 2 with my daddy though. And like my daddy, he work hard, you know what I'm saying? But like, you know, he got some fucked up habits, gambling habits and other things, you know what I'm saying? And he the type like he work with his hands, he do physical labor. So as my old boy was getting older, that shit slowed down.
Yeah, thanks.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just, you know, I seen my mama lose a house, I seen my mama lose a car, and I was just like, bitch, this shit ain't finna get better no time soon.
How old you were when you seen shit like that?
She lost the house first. I think she lost the house when I was in 8th grade. I know she lost the car when I was freshman.
Like, you know, she lost it or she told you she moving out? Like, what's going through your mind?
Nah, she lost that bitch.
Know.
Because my daddy was cussing her ass out. My daddy used his, you know, when you in the Army, you can get a loan for a crib, off the scrim. So he used his loan to get the house for her, and it got foreclosed.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So I know for a fact she lost that bitch.
Because she was home taking care of the kids.
Yeah. And then and I grew up across 9, so we was already like right off 7th Street. My grandma was a flip lady. I think y'all call her like Lily Dillies and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But my mama, the freeze cuts. My grandma was like the freeze cut lady.
She was a hustler. So you sell single pokes too?
Bro, she sold it all, bro. I think that's where I got the game from for real. Because I remember being a jit going to my grandma's house. She might have had $50.
You feel me?
That shit used to look like a lot though. Like, damn, grandma, you made all that today? I think that's where it started, boy. You know what I'm saying? But like, we literally just took all our shit out of the house and went across the street because my grandma's shit was right across the street. We like on Preston, but they named it Paris now. So she lost the house first, then she lost the car. And I just remember when she lost the car, I said, yo, I'm finna sell some dope. I knew right then, I'm like, I don't think she got it under control, boy. I don't think this shit finna get better no time soon. And I'm a freshman. I'm in high school now.
Nah, you gotta be fresh.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
8th grade was alright, but 9th grade is pressure.
Yeah. I already know what time it was.
Well, did you have other friends that were hustling too? Like how you got?
We really all jumped in this shit at the same time.
That's what y'all seen. Like what made that move? Like, but we just gonna sell some shit. But it's crazy right here.
Yeah, my homeboy Don Juan. Damn near everything I ever did in the streets for the first time, that nigga was right there. So I was already like, yeah. So I wanted to fuck with it. He's like, fuck it, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? So like, this is back when niggas used to get them. Damn, you don't remember them? They used to have them little M&Ms that came in them plastic tubes.
Yeah, so put Lays in them bitches.
Yeah. So like that's what niggas used to put their rocks.
Yeah,
in.
I'm saying that's what called Lays, but y'all call them rocks. That's what I'm saying. Dope.
We call them Joes.
Okay,
for
sure.
What y'all call them?
Lays, bitch.
Lays. Okay.
And
we call them Joes.
Crazy glue too. The little
Yeah. So we got the tools. We trying to do our thing with that. We selling weed. We breaking in houses. And then it's like when you were jitting, you ain't got no resources. We was making more money like robbing and shit. So like we kind of like was doing that more.
I was gonna ask you about that too. How that got involved? How you started how you started seeing, man, it was more money in robbing than selling dope, man.
Just cause but that's only cause you a jit. So you ain't got no real plug, you ain't got no real transportation, you ain't in them circles the way you beating doctors and lawyers like them powerhouse rockers. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta be on that and driving for those boys.
Yeah, we just real deal fucking with hood bases. You know what I'm saying? Niggas that's trying to scrape up.
Yeah, 5'10".
You know what I'm saying?
Got Sam.
So there's like once a nigga, it was a chank, bro. Cause like St. Pete got gangsta ass Asians.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We got gangsta ass Asians.
You say gangsta ass Asians?
Gangsta ass Asians. Yo, niggas, living like that. Like I see my partner Mike dumping a 4-5 at the carnival at clique of niggas called Squad Kings used to be doing that shit back in the day. Yo, you letting that bitch rip, boy.
That was like an Asian gang or Asian
well,
gang?
I'm saying some shit, nah.
That was like an Asian gang or something?
No, the Squad Kings wasn't. The Asian Pride Gangsters, or Asian Pride Gang. That was like, but it was like back in the G, bro. We had some gangsta ass Asians, and there was an Asian named Vaughn. My name Vaughn, but his name Vaughn too. Bro, I said like, he had like 17 bands. This nigga brung this shit to school. 17
bands?
He had like 17 bands. He high school, brung this shit to school in a Stolo. Nigga come to school in a red neon Stolo. Jumped out, you feel me? We in class, and nigga spread some fat shit. I'm like, boy, what the fuck you do? So he told me, we like, bro, this what I...
He like, bro, we nigga be hitting legs.
Yeah. You say what? Yeah. Yeah. That's the one that was fucking with Bula? Yeah, cause like that's another thing. Like when we was jits, I always used to hear about how Bula and Yoon hit a house in Short Acres for 100 bands. And I was just like, bitch, I'm gonna keep hitting these bitches till I get one. You know what I'm saying?
You remember the first time going to how, were you scared?
Nah, I wasn't.
You was ready.
I was ready.
Like busy, like a kid at the candy store.
Yeah, I was ready, bro. I ain't give a fuck, nigga. I ain't give a fuck. Yeah, I ain't give a fuck. But like, that was like the first lane that opened up for us, you know what I'm saying? But like that shit just came with charges, bro. Like, bro, my juvenile record's so fucked up. They direct fired me too. Like my first couple cases.
Yeah, they gonna like.
Yeah, so when they direct fired me, they charged me as an adult, but they sentenced me as a juvenile, right? So they charged me as an adult, sentenced me as a juvenile. So I get out, I'm on juvenile probation, but when I violate with a new charge, they still treated it like an adult case. So that ain't no good spot to be in, because you know when you violate with a new charge, they reopen your case. So now I got
Points, all time.
8 burglaries, 3 grand thefts, and a new charge. My minimum mandatory sentence was minimum mandatory. That's Fed lingo. In the state, they say minimum legal sentence was 17 and some change. But since they reopened them old cases, they had to treat me like a 16-year-old with no record.
Yeah.
So that's why I was able to get the YO, and I got like 2.5 in the state, then probation, then house arrest, then probation. But you know the YO sentence be 6 years max. Yeah, that's how I got it.
So you been going through it since Jitterbug, man.
Yeah, boy, this shit, nigga been thugging, boy. Yeah, some real, like, that's why I say, like, once this shit open up and y'all hear what I really got to say, bro, it's a lot of struggle in this shit. It's like a lot of, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the soil, like, from the mud, nigga, like, it hit different. And it's like, you know, I like to get money and pop my shit, too, but I don't be on that type of time all the time. Yeah, I'm gonna get these nigga the real.
And, like, do you think, like, can you give them, or it's like, you know, labels, they looking for that next type of, you feel me? So you like,
but I'm with MMG.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's different. Like, bro, like I got the one little freestyle that I did on Baby's shit. I don't know if you seen it, but I did a freestyle.
Yeah, I see. Yeah,
but I'm on that bitch talking about kicking doors and riding around.
Chilling in the bike.
Yeah. And I'm in that bitch talking about like looking in the mirror, broke as fuck. I'm on my dick, bitch. I'm about to make a move, ride around in stolos and jumping out on shit. I'm on that bitch talking about all that.
Yeah.
So it's like so many niggas tapped in. Them niggas want to hear that shit, bro. Ain't nobody making that shit no more.
Like, even though you been doing this for, you know, like I said, you came out the wounds rapping, but when you just chilling and Ross say take off, do you get nervous or you just get in that mode though?
Nah.
Niggas like goddamn, Ross, I ain't know what's going on.
Bro, I just be ready, bro.
Okay.
Cause everything be spontaneous. Even when I first started opening, like Ross never told me I was gonna be opening up for him. Like on the tour he did, but by then we had been doing it. I just used to be hanging with the nigga. I was just hanging with the nigga, and then that nigga just said, I'm finna bring out a nigga, got a motherfucking song so hard, it's some real street shit, boy, I'm fucking with this young nigga, y'all check my dog out, and he'll just get that shit to me. So it's like,
you remember the first time you did that?
Damn, when was the first time that nigga did that? It had to be in Miami. It had to be in Miami. I remember the first time he played it, we was in 11. It had to be the next time I chilled with him after that, probably like in Live or some old shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I actually don't remember the first time. I just know I was like off guard, like he just did it. You know what I'm saying?
And then motherfucker, you know you be at the spot. The state.
Yeah.
What go through your mind when you see this big ass land, big ass crib?
But this nigga rich as fuck.
No. You feel me?
Boy, this nigga rich as fuck. But like, bro, I be saying that shit a lot. Like, we could be at the promised land. Boy, boy, this nigga rich as fuck. Then we can go to Miami Mansion. Be like, boy, this nigga rich as fuck. Then like, you ain't hear that nigga say that the real estate in Star Island done went up to 6,500 a square foot. And I forgot how many square feet he got. But this nigga pulled out a calculator.
And see how much
he put the numbers in. Shit came up to 96 million. Cause he said he bought the first crib, he tore it down and added like 3,000 square feet or something like that. You know what I'm saying? 96 M's. Like, this nigga rich as fuck. The house by itself in Star Island, not even this one.
Yeah, you talking about another spot.
He got a mansion in Houston too. And he got like other little baby mansions that his kids and family members stay in and shit like that. That nigga got like 100 cars there. But he got cars, he nigga got a jet.
Yeah.
and then the nigga got a fleet of cars at the hangar that the jet at. It's like, he probably got like 30, 40 cars in Miami.
So them bitches gotta stay getting maintenance because them bitches can't just be sitting there like that, can they?
Bro, I think that shit furniture to him.
Yeah.
It's like he got a jet, like the big machine, and he got all the little baby machines around that bitch. Yeah, that's where he got like the little dolphins, motorcycle, all that shit. Oh, this nigga got a fire truck.
So like, so like, what motivates you when you see that shit? Like, you think about, like you talked about business. Like, do you see yourself doing businesses? Like, what do you see?
Yeah. I feel like MMG was like the best fit for me. Like everything them niggas stand for, the brand that he built is consistent with who I am. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what I'm saying? I don't do a lot of the funny shit. Like I don't do the auto tune, hollering and whining flow. I don't do the tight jeans. I don't do the blonde hair and all that shit. And I ain't hating on no nigga. But I'm just saying, like
no gimmick.
There used to be variety. So it's like I could fuck with that shit. Like I fuck with niggas like Future and Thug and shit like that. But I don't always be in that mode. And it's like it's just seemed like everybody went that way to where it ain't no contrast. You feel me? So it's like I'm just bringing back the real, bro. That mode that like Jeezy, Gucci, Plies, Ross used to put niggas in.
Yeah.
Like that's what I'm bringing to this shit. But I'm doing it in an up-to-date way, like an up-to-date flow, up-to-date production. It's that new wave, but it's just that authentic shit.
Yeah, but you know, when I listen to a couple grown niggas, bro, like the old, like you said, like the Jeezys, the Ross, some niggas like be losing it. But it's like Ross gonna give you that verse every time, dog. Like he ain't lost a beat, bro.
Yeah. Cause when he got on,
this nigga stay ready,
when he got on type of nigga, he ripped that bitch.
Ate that bitch up, bro.
He ripped that bitch, dog. But it's like, I don't know. Sometimes I be thinking like that's why I fuck with a nigga. I feel like I put him in that mode that where like
you walk that spark back up.
Yeah, cause like he had did a project with Meek Mill right before he signed me. You know, he rich, Meek rich. They both been in the game 10+. And I'm like listening to production and all of it sound like rich ass Miami shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like rich nigga shit. And that's cool. But it's like I'm making just dope boy St. Pete shit, block shit. And it's like he was fucked up about it. So it's like for you to have access to all these different artists and all these different resources all over the world, and you wanted to fuck with a trap nigga like from St. Pete.
Dog, it's some Miami niggas I know mad about that. Damn, bro. I'm right here at the grid, nigga ain't side. He went way over there, bro. You feel?
Yeah.
I said, you never know, bro. Niggas, sometimes you gotta switch it up sometimes. Sometimes you feel like he had to leave the crib and go around the corner real quick.
It was just he wanted what the streets said. He wanted, how to say it, the streets sound different depending on what era you in.
Facts.
So he heard that, he was like, oh, this what it sound like coming from ground zero, like right now. You know what I'm saying? That's what I brought to it, and I feel like that's what they fuck with. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes like nigga just make it real again.
Okay then.
You know what I'm saying?
Where you feel like you get the most love at? Broward, Dade, or St. Pete?
Bro.
You did a lot of shows.
I be talking about that shit all the time. I don't know, bro. St. Pete, because I don't got that story. Like, you know how nigga be saying they got to go outside of their city before they get love in their city. They ain't getting love in my city. You know what I'm saying?
Can they afford you in St. Pete? Because you know y'all need like to tax the city a lot sometimes.
I ain't bullshit at all. I really want to push up.
Okay then.
So it's like I ain't gonna have no crazy ass booking fee to where niggas
can't afford
but I want to come to Broward and do my thing. I want to come to Polk County and do my thing. Tallahassee, Jacksonville, wherever. I gotta put enough on it for it to make sense. But Nah. I be doing shows in St. Pete. I ain't gonna lie, but I kind of give it to Broward though.
Yeah,
I kind of give it to Broward.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Them niggas fuck with me down there. I fuck with them niggas too, bro. Broward, I would probably say, damn. But see, it's like, damn. But St. Pete fucked up about me too. I don't know. It's out of them two for the top spot, and then Miami.
Yeah, for sure. Hell yeah. So like, but what we pushing now? What they can be looking for? Like, you feel me?
I got this EP on the way.
Mixtape or album? How that's
it's an EP, so it's like 5 songs. It's called Till the Tape because it's like a little starter pack just to get them situated till the real thing come out. You know what I'm saying? But it's like 5 cuts on there. I ripped all on. We finna turn the streets up with that bitch. I'm already knowing.
And talk to us about that new era, like how you came up with that one, though.
Same tight shit, bro. I got a video on my phone to this day. I was just in the trap fucking with shit.
Okay then.
And then it's like I uploaded it on my story. I tagged LJ and he hit back. He was like, boy, he hit back and shit. So and that was before the deal too. So I already knew I was gonna go that way with it. You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, I was just in the crib fucking with shit. I started off. I said the opening bar was Lamar Jack. I told the rock on 4th and Inches. But like I just felt like New Era 8 sounded a little saucier. So I made that the opening line. And it that was the line that stood out. So then I made, that's how that came.
And like I said, it look like you like to make it rain. Or are you a strip club person or a regular club person?
I'm a regular club person, but it's like I be ending up in a strip club, dog. Like so, it's like a nigga just be
can't
feeling
be in
good.
there regular.
The nigga be feeling good. They play the right shit. They like we was in Onyx last night. They went to playing that old Gucci. Man, pass by. Everybody looking. 6 stores in the. Everybody throw it in the air. Watch it come down. I had to take off.
Okay, then what's the most you felt like you think you spent in the strip club?
I don't be going crazy like that. I think
that's why I try to stay away, bitch.
I think my welcome home, either my welcome home party or like my first birthday party, I was in G5 Tampa for my welcome home. That bitch closed now. And then I want to say I was in Truth out there in Tampa for my welcome home, my birthday party back in like 2022. I threw like 25.
2,500?
Yeah,
I was gonna say 25 band.
Nah,
okay, you feel we ain't doing that.
Like my section might take off because it be more than one nigga doing their thing, but I ain't never throw no crazy amount like that.
Yeah, niggas be going crazy. That's why I try to stay away.
Yeah,
sometimes I be feeling sorry because them hoes ain't making no money on.
Yeah.
Now I gotta go throw something. I go on like, damn, I should have never went to this
shit. I just show love, though. Like when you get to the point, I don't know though, cause like different niggas getting different type of money. Like you might be in it. I don't know. You might have just signed your NFL contract that day. Yeah, so like maybe you go crazy. But it's like me, I just be vibing, and it's just something about like throwing money that feel good. You know what I'm saying? So it's like depending on how I'm feeling, that's gonna determine how much I'm in that bitch throwing.
Nah, facts. So you say you're gonna be dropping the EP. Like after the EP, what you getting ready for the album, or you don't know if you ready for the album yet?
No. The major project coming behind that. You know what I'm saying? I think Rose supposed to drop first, and I'm gonna come right behind, like MMG takeover shit.
Oh, so Rose about to drop an album too?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that real big. You heard it, lost man. Y'all know what it is, man. We had to get nosy with it, man. So like, who you want to get on the album though? Or who you might be having on it? You know, you could tell us a little something.
I know I want Plies and Yike on that bitch if I can get it done. I already got a verse from JT. I'm probably gonna finally put it out.
What's JT? City Girl?
Yeah, City Girl.
Oh, JT. Man, you playing around. You got it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably finally put that bitch out.
And how you feel about the way with the females going crazy right now, bro? JT be spitting too.
I fuck with it. I fuck with it. I don't like what it make regular girls do. Yeah. You know, you ain't JT.
Yeah.
Cool down. You know what I'm saying? But I do like seeing females in their bag. I like when they get on that sport older shit, you feel me? You know, I like when they feeling themselves. I like to see women like feeling themselves. And they making a lot of fire shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that whammy shit.
Oh man, Pluto, yeah.
Like, bro, that shit crank, nigga.
That shit get you
shit crank, nigga. I don't give a fuck. That shit crank. That bitch come on. I'm about old, nigga.
Me, I swear to God. That's what I just texted about. I said,
yeah, she stopped. And then like 2 artists in particular, Glorilla and Dolce. Those are like 2 artists that I'm getting a lot of inspiration from right now, just because of how polished they became. Like. Cause when Glorilla first came in versus how she is now, you know what I'm saying? Her engineering better, her ad-libs are super turned up. Just her delivery and her presence on every song, image up, image upgraded, choreography upgraded. They keep putting her on that spotlight, that main stage, and she delivering every time. And it's like that's what I feel like I need to do to like make that transition out of the streets and just like really accept the fact like, nigga, you an artist now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then same thing with Dolce, and then Dolce from Tampa. But it's like she's super polished. It's like her ability to just like run through them words and flip them flows, dog. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I see the recognition that she getting, I see the level that she doing it on, like Grammy Award winning. So it's just like me, I strive for excellence in everything that I do.
Oh, that's big dude? That's Colt Letterman. That's top 5 right
now. Colt right there. What's up, boy?
Man.
What's up, nigga? Yes, sir. We in this bitch working, boy.
Yeah. Shout out to Colt. Yeah, though, bro. So females is going crazy right now.
Yeah, they doing their thing. But like, with the album, I know I want those artists bring that Florida vibe. But like, I'm trying to like at the same time, like it's gonna be real rap. So I want Gates on that bitch. Yeah, I want Gates on that bitch. He been kind of like, he done posted some of shit, been showing love a little bit. I'm gonna tap in, I'm gonna see if I can't make that happen. And I want Meek on that bitch.
Yeah, I'm saying you and Meek gotta drop something.
Yeah, that's found right there, so it's gonna happen. I'm gonna go crazy on that bitch.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna go crazy on that bitch. I'm gonna make that nigga get in his bag too, you know what I'm saying? And then like, the 2 niggas who I think kind of put you in a mold like a Meek or a Gates in this era, like real rap, but it's it's kind of like the new school, and it's still that wave. Would be like G Herbo.
Yeah.
I want Herb on that bitch. And I want ESTG on that bitch.
Oh yeah. I can see you and that boy doing
Yeah. If I can get like that'll be my all-star lineup right there. Don't fold. And then Plies, Jack, and JT for that Florida vibe. And you know Ross gonna be on that bitch like
show.
I probably get on like that. I want to get on that luxurious shit with that boy. Yeah. I want to talk that. You know what I'm saying? That Maybach Music 6, that Maybach Music 5, that kind of shit.
Okay then. Hell yeah, man.
Hell yeah. So what's going on?
So what else you want to let them know before you get out of here? Because you know they had you kidnapped for a little minute. What else you want to let them know before you get out of here? What can they be looking for? Can they follow you? All that good shit.
Like I said, we got the EP Till the Tape on the way. We got Till the Tape on the way. That's coming out Wednesday, June 11th. It might be out by the time the bitch drop, huh? So that bitch probably already gonna be in rotation. Y'all make sure y'all blitz that, go screen that. We got music videos coming out with it, live performances coming out with it. So you know it's gonna be in rotation. And then like other than that, man, just keep tapping in with them brands. You know what I'm saying? That Bel Air, that Bamboo, that Wingstop shit. Y'all make sure y'all pull up to the 5th annual car show. We gonna keep doing this bitch every year.
This shit, them crackers had this shit on lock, boy.
Y'all make sure when Rose drop his shit that y'all go fuck with that. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole lot going on, bitch. We got luggage for niggas now. We got clothing line, threat, denim. We got everything. Okay, you know what I'm saying?
So.
Yes, sir.
Man, y'all know what it is. I appreciate that, boy. Let them know who my guest was one more time.
Yes, sir. Nino Breeze.
Stop playing. What he just made legend shit just happen, man. Touch that nose till next time. Okay, then.
Getting money, serving glee like the nigga off Tippie Toe.